This is my 3.2 case study, weather-driven advertising strategy for Amazon.com. For the graphics, I used Adobe Illustrator with assistance from YouTube. Some of my initial thoughts were on seasonal sales increases and how other companies have used weather to boost sales. I also thought about what data from the past could be used to analyze and further support the claim. And so now I would like to show you the graphs or charts for this project. So for some more context for what I'm about to talk about, I guess I should say comfort and convenience are some of the key factors in these types of trends. People prefer shopping from home, especially in rainy North Carolina and Texas. Additionally, cold weather often coincides with holiday seasons in many parts of the world, including the US. So I obtained data from some websites and sources that have credible information. And so I have included three charts, two, which one of them is from North Carolina, the other one is Texas, Austin. And this one shows the average annual sales of retail establishments from 1997. So now let's take a look at some of the patterns from the charts. Let's look at some of the low points. Starting over here, we have a low point on the Charlotte, North Carolina chart, one here. There's another one right around here, and maybe on this area and this area. And I think for the precipitation, we just looked at low temperatures. Down below we have snowfall. You can barely see it. Right around here is a little bit of snowfall. And if we take a look at the spending pattern, which is this right here, I believe, yep, you'll see the spending goes up in December, or should I say, never mind, I'm mistaken. This is the month of February. So at the end of February, I should say, we have an increase in spending. So if you want to make a correlation, maybe with the temperatures, I would say that's a stronger way to go. But now let's take a look at Austin, Texas. Let's see if I can analyze this better. See if, okay, over here, if we look at February of 2022, we have snowfall and some rainfall. We have a significant increase in spending. So we have that correlation. So overall, people prefer to buy during rainy weather online. I also consider seasonal trends such as cold weather increasing demand in winter. Obviously, part of my research, online retailers often offer a wider selection of clothing at competitive prices, attracting more customers. So I created both some graphics showing showcasing that information. I talked about what kind of companies strategies they implemented. And so we can even see, even back then, the same idea still applies, which means you could even say cold weather equals more people spending online. In some regards, some of the data that was more outdated, well, it's not really outdated. So that's not the reason I wanted to show it off, was to further justify the proposal that weather affects overall spending habits, and having Amazon as a customer for weather ads. It would basically this would be this would be one of the main points I would take away from this. Basically, the data from 1997, including durable goods and sales from durable goods outlets. Sorry, durable goods and outlets also included food stores, included other durable goods. We have general merchandise. Yeah, so even data from over 20 years ago supports this claim that today people have behave the way they do when it comes to spending online. So the main takeaway is that when it comes to less outdoor activities and wanting to shop online, that's true when we look at the time at different times of the year. So I'm referring to the month as summer, during the summer, and then we have the sales going up in the winter, December, November being outdoors more often. So uh, it can lead to boredom, which may drive impulse purchases by for more people browsing online stores, passing time. But when we didn't have the internet back then. Even then, it's still true. Like people really tend to react to the colder weather in that way. So that is all I have, and thank you for listening.